Welcome to part 3 of getting into PC gaming. Now, sorry about the delay between part 2 and 3, been a little busy over the last couple of weeks, so I haven't been getting around to doing part 3, but here it is. This video is going to be focusing on making the decision on whether or not to pick up a PC or a console, and this is actually really well timed because a lot of you guys are making that decision right now because the new PS4 and the new Xbox One have just been released about 9 months ago, so a lot of you guys are making the decision for this holiday season, well, am I going to get the PS4 or Xbox One, or am I going to build a gaming PC? Well, I'm going to try to make that decision a little bit easier for you. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to say at the end of the day, it's all subjective. It's all based on your personal preferences. So yes, I can guide you in a certain direction, but you have to make that final decision by yourself. Don't just take what I'm saying and just be fed by me. Make your own decision for yourself. Think of what your needs and stuff like that. Are all your friends on one platform versus the other? Things like that. Make sure that you keep your ideals in line, not just listen to me all the time, because yes, I have a certain preference, but your preference might be different. With that being said, let's get started on, the real good thing about picking up a console is that you buy a console in the store, it's $400, maybe $50 extra for that year of PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, but you're getting everything right out the box. You're getting a controller, all the wires, and it's working right out off the box. That isn't the case with a PC unless you buy a pre-built PC, and the problem with pre-built PCs is that if you want to get a gaming one, they're going to charge you right up the butt and around the fucking corner. They are expensive. Alienware PCs are very expensive, even like some of the lower end Dells or CyberPower PCs, those are expensive as well, way more than if you build a PC. But building a PC obviously takes a little bit more effort. You have to build it yourself, you have to get the OS, install it yourself. If there's any hiccups, you're gonna have to fix that yourself, all that kind of jazz. With a console, it's a lot more simple. So are you the kind of person that has the time to put in, to invest into, learning about PCs, building it together, maintaining it? You really need to ask that to yourself. Or are you busy with other things like school, work, things like that, and you just want to get home and you want to pop in a game in your console and you want it to play and nothing else? You don't have to worry about it, because with PC it does require a little bit more self-maintenance. Now, another thing that you have to consider is, do you want to keep all your back catalog of games and carry them over into this next generation? Because the real problem, in my opinion, with the PS4 and the Xbox One is you're not going to be playing any Xbox 360 or PS3 games on them that you've already bought. With a PC, you can go back and play all those games from, early 2000s, mid 2000s, even the 2010s, Enslaved Odyssey to the West, Call of Duty 4, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, all those old classic games. You can still play them. That's just not the case with the PS4. And that makes the PS4's library right now and the Xbox One's very dry. It's very slim pickings, and you see a lot of these developers just re-release titles and make a quick buck off of them, like Last of Us, Tomb Raider, and now Sleeping Dogs. Do you really want to pay $60 to re-buy your favorite PS3 and Xbox 360 games on the next generation? Again, that's a decision for you to make. But with a PC, you get all that back catalog of games, and you get emulators. You can play old PS2 games, old Xbox games, old GameCube games. It's just great. Obviously, you're not going to be playing 360 and PS3 games, but again, you're going to be playing games from that generation that are available on Steam, and you're not going to be doing that on a PS4, excuse me. You're going to be playing games like LA Noire, GTA 4, games like that. You're going to be playing on a PC, but you can't play those on a PS4 or an Xbox One. You're going to have to plug in your old 360 or PS3 if you want to play those titles, or get a PC. Now, obviously, the big concerning factor is price. While you can build a PC for the price of a PS4 or an Xbox One, you're going to be spending a little more if you want to get the real performance that a lot of PC gamers brag about. Because you can't have it both ways. You can't say you can build a PC for the price of a PS4 and then also say that PCs get more performance than a PS4. Say it how it is. If you want a PC that gets real good performance, you're going to have to spend the money. $600, $700, $800, whatever your budget can afford. It's better that you spend around that $700 to $900 range. That's where you're getting the best PC possible. Needless to say, you can build a PC for $500, it's just not going to perform up to par. It's going to perform similarly to the consoles, maybe a bit better, but nothing astronomically ahead of the consoles either. But the thing is, if you buy a console for $400, you're also talking 6 years of PlayStation Plus, or 7 years, depending on how long this console generation lasts. If you want to play online, you're going to need PlayStation Plus, Xbox Live. That's $50 to $60 a year. So really, you're spending a lot more than you're thinking about it. But again, you're spending $50 a year, not all of it at once. So it kind of confuses people, and they don't think they're really spending that money when you really are. On a PC, it's a lot easier. You buy your PC, Steam is free, you have cross-game chat with things like Skype, TeamSpeak, and all those different VoIPs, and you don't have to pay for any kind of service for, to do cross-game chat and all those cool features that consoles have. Netflix, stuff like that. You have to pay for Netflix. Like, what? What is that? That really pisses me off. But you don't have to pay for stuff like that on a PC, which is nice. In my opinion, the only thing you should have to pay for as far as online play goes is your internet bill, and then you should be good to go. But obviously, that's not the case on consoles, and some people will take that differently. And the big thing about price, and I know a lot of you PC gamers want me to mention this, is yes, the games on PC are a whole hell lot cheaper than console games. On a console, it's going to be very hard to find a game cheaper than the $60 retail price on the day of release. On a PC, it's really not that difficult. Right now, if I want to get a copy of, say, Dead Rising 3 that's coming out on September 4th, I believe, I can pick one up for $36, and that game's supposed to be coming out for $50. So that's just one example. Other games like Battlefield Hardline, Witcher 3. Witcher 3 right now on Steam is $48. If you buy Witcher 3 on a PS4, that's going to cost you about $63 after taxes. So, that's a decent difference, and it adds up if you're the kind of guy that buys a lot of games. Don't even get me started on the Steam sales either. So, the money, while it seems like you are spending more on a PC, in the end, in my opinion, you definitely save more money on a PC if you're the kind of guy that plays a lot of games and you're buying a lot of titles. Obviously, there's the piracy aspect of it too. You can pirate all your games, but don't do that, guys. Fucking give the developers your money. They work hard to make your games. The least you can do is give them your money. And yeah, I know I haven't talked a lot about the positives of the consoles, but really the one main positive about a console is that it's right out of the box and you can play it right out of the box. There's really nothing else. There are a couple console exclusive titles that granted, a lot of them are starting to make their way onto PC. Games like Naruto, Ultimate Ninja Storm, Metal Gear Solid, Kingdom Hearts 3, and Final Fantasy 15 are rumored to be coming to PC, but there are a couple console exclusive titles, and it works both ways, but a lot of the games on console seem to be more appealing to the mass market, where on PC they're more strategy games, MMOs, so they don't really appeal to a mass amount of people outside of games like World of Warcraft. There's a lot of strategy titles like Company of Heroes 2 that is fantastic, but it's just not appealing to a lot of people since it doesn't have the flashy visuals that a game, say, Halo 5 Guardians has. So if there is a game or a franchise that is exclusive to one side or the other, obviously that's going to sway your decision as well. But like I said, I don't have any preferential, need to play any of the franchises on the console, so I really don't play my PS4 that often. If Kingdom Hearts 3 is a PS4 exclusive, or a console exclusive, excuse me, because it is also coming out on the Xbox One, I'll definitely pick it up on the PS4, but if that comes to PC, I'll definitely pick it up on the PC instead. I have both just because I can play both games that way, but obviously not everybody has the money to do that, so keep that in mind as well. If there's games on one side or the other that you have preferential favoritism to, make sure you get that platform. It's okay to be a console gamer. I don't see anything wrong with that. Just keep in mind that there's a lot of positives about PC gaming as far as price goes, and that's really what scares off a lot of people, is the price to get in, but that price really comes around if you, even a year in. I remember my first Steam summer sale, oh my fucking god, my wallet was annihilated, fucking annihilated. It was great. It's a great feeling when you spend about $400 in 2 weeks on friggin' video games. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I know it was kind of like just a tangent on PC gaming and why it's superior, but that's not really what it was intended to be. The great thing about consoles is it's open box. You just open it up, boom, plug it into your TV, and it works. That's really the only positive, though. Yes, there's a couple games that are exclusive to consoles, but that works both ways on PC as well. So you really can't say that as a positive. The only thing about consoles is a lot of the games are more flashier. Games on PC, they're not advertised as well. Games like Company of Heroes 2, that's a great PC exclusive. Had no advertising. A lot of people don't know about it, but it's a fantastic game. So yeah. Thanks for watching this video, guys. A little long, but let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and I will talk to you all later, and I will see you again for part 4. I'm out, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.